Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Automotive Drama. I don't know if anybody had tuned in before to any of my other episodes about the old caddy, the brake lines. As you can see, I used unions, not compression fittings, and replaced all the lines. And you can tell, look, they're back in the factory holder. That's not very easy to do. The holder was a little bit broke, so the one don't really kind of want to stay too well, but it'll be alright. But the holder's kind of broken. I might put a wire tie on it, I don't know, but it should be alright. Yeah, this was a real pain because this is a aftermarket convertible conversion, and you see this fancy subframe they put in here, connector. Boy, was that thing just nothing but in my way. You can see all the lines, and if you look, yeah, well, that's where I scratched them, bending them, no big deal, but all the lines are S-turns. I don't even know if I can get a light in there to see how hard all that was. You see all those bends? Every one of those. Bends. Now, I used, instead of going with the factory fuel filter, which would have been probably about 3 or 4 more hours worth of work making that fit, I just went with a Ford fuel filter, and I used fuel injection hose. And of course, you could see right there where there's the clamp. I used the good fuel line hoses, and you could see the clamp. There's a barb on the other side. I made a barb, and I just simply connected it to the sending unit. It had rubber hoses for the return anyways, and it had they probably half-inch fittings, and they're actually a compression O-ring fitting. That would have just been way too much work, but as you can see, that'll work just fine. It's all except for the one, it's all fuel injection hose. That one, what does have the regular clamp on it, that's just vapor. But fuel injection hose, I did the same thing for the return. There's the return down there. And as you notice, all the lines are back in the factory location. Not easy to do. Back in the factory clamp. Alright, that was a little bit different bend, but than the factory was. It was kind of more of that angle, but that's just the way the line came out. And as you can see, all the way around, all the way through. Where's the line? There she is, right there. Go back under there. Factory bracket location. Factory bracket location. Yeah, the seatbelt's hanging out of it because the floorboard's gone. He wants me to fix that at a later date. But you can see, there we go. Everything's back in the factory location. Not an easy job, my friends. I wouldn't suggest it for the average mechanic who definitely needs to be an A-class mechanic to do that job. But anyways, that was not fun. It took me almost 2 days to do all those. I built 8 or 9 lines. I gotta count them. I think it was 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7 steel lines, and 5 rubber lines. Yeah, 5. Well, anyways, thanks for tuning in. Stay tuned for more episodes of Automotive Drama. Likes are nice, subscribes are better, and have a good night, everybody.